Hello everyone, my name is Kidi and today is another live trading vlog. It's currently 8:09. See that? Yeah, so just currently looking at price. I do have two setups set up already. So I have this sell setup up here and then I have this buy setup over here. Price is currently, if you look on the 10-minute, price is currently in a range. If you look at the 10 minutes some more, look to the left, there's this like liquidity area right here that I'm looking at for price to potentially tap into to go for a reversal, like a little reversal. But honestly, price went down like a lot over like the couple of hours. And also I just want to say yesterday, I don't know if you saw it, but I said Bart Homer. I was saying Bar Homer, I feel like price is gonna drop right here in this zone. And then I checked back later and price did all of this and I was like, yo. I just felt proud because, it's just one of those moments. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen when, I get to the charts or where price is actually gonna go. I have no idea. But the fact that, I was able to like kind of feel that, have that intuition, just made me feel happy. But yeah, I haven't washed my face and I want to before I like really go within the day. Like I mentioned, it's 8:10, so like I low key kind of have to use the bathroom too. But I also but on TradingView, I'm currently in this trade. This is like this is on the 10-minute. Price tapped into this area and I was looking for it as a potential sell laying opportunity. This is on the 10 minutes, so that would be my stop loss, and then my take profit is over here. And yeah, so the 10-minute, I'm hoping that if price comes down with this, I'm hoping for this, and then price can potentially. Now the reason why I'm going for this setup rather than just like the 10-minute right there, like why is it not here versus it being here? And that's because of this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's because of this wick. Like if I put this up here like how I usually do, the stop loss is right at this wick. Listen, I don't know where liquidity, or sorry, I don't know when liquidity is going to happen, but I'd rather give myself some breathing room, bring the fib level out, mark it up based off of this one, and then hold it here so that we can have a stop loss that's below this low. And if price goes below this, then it's like, okay, yeah, it probably wasn't gonna work out in our favor anyway. So yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything else. But yeah, I'm just gonna go hit the bathroom and wash my face. I think I have to use the bathroom a little bit. We'll see. I'll let you know. Bro, this is so ridiculous. Look at that. I didn't get a fill. Bro, like literally one tick. Bro, this shit is stupid, bro. Oh my god. You know what? It's whatever. Because the markets is just opening. Well, it didn't even open yet. It's only 8:18. So if this hits TP, I'm removing the entry because you know what? I want to give myself better chances anyway. So it might get us in. I don't know, but that's just, bro. Let me put the zone on. That's literally like, yo. It's irritating, but I don't want to retaliate. I don't want to like prove that I'm right, and I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be so crass. Like it's literally 8 a.m. like, or 8:19. The day just started. So if it wants to go and hit the TP of the TPs, so be it. There's 33 seconds left on this candle. So yeah. Yeah. What to do? Let me check the 2 minute. So that trade that I took on the trading view, it hit TP. 3K trade. But yeah, we're still here.
Order filled.
Okay, so now we're in the trade. Let's see what price is talking about. I fully am okay with this trade losing. I don't want it to lose. I want to be right. But I don't want to retaliate, because that's never done me any good, okay? I'm in the trade right now, and I don't want to retaliate. I don't want to feel like I need to make my money back because I lost. You know, like, oh my God, you guys just, well, I can't say you guys just don't understand. That would be completely incorrect. If you're a trader, you understand exactly how I'm feeling and how losses feel. Especially when you are a person that loves to win in your life. Like, every loss feels like an attack on your self-worth, and you don't want to give anybody that power of showing or proving that you are that you're not good enough, right? This is how price is currently. It's not good price action, to be honest. Taking this as a bit of a range setup, so we'll see. But this is not the best price action to be trading in, I will admit, 100%. Hold on. Yeah. So, but I just gotta take it to the chin and just be like, you know what? We took this trade for a reason. Maybe I was a little bit groggy, but we took the trade for a reason, you know? And I can't back out of it because I'm in the trade and I don't want to back out of it. I don't want to back out just because I'm not winning and they're proving that I'm not right about everything. I don't like I can get a payout, you know, like I'm at that kind of energy in my life. Like, I can get a payout. It's just proving that, or having to realize that you will not be right about every trade, and having to march forward after that without doing anything irrational about the fact that that happened. That's the hardest part, y'all. But I just want to calm myself down, and I'll let you know what happens. I was just like trying to breathe. Price looks kind of good. We're right here with it. So I don't know. I'll see. I'll just hold it here for a second. It looks so close to TP. It's crazy. Oh, so close, but not yet. But yeah. So I took a little break. Some of them I was just breathing for that, just trying to gain my breathing back and remind myself that I can breathe and breathing is normal. I'm looking at the charts, but I'm trying to look at the camera. But yeah, I'll let y'all know. As far as news, we don't have any high impact news going on, so we're really just chilling. The only thing we got to look out for is 9:30. It's currently 8:25, and yeah, usually we get some kind of buying pressure at like 8 o'clock, 8:30, so we'll see. Price is currently like this. I don't know, but it just got a hold. Like, it got a hold. Like, we've been seeing price around this area, which is a cool, like, this is the 2 minute, as you can see there, but it's like, just make that quick little spike up, you know what I mean? Make that quick little spike up. Bro, did y'all see that? It just ticked the wick the tick, bruh. Like, this is, oh my God. We just gotta breathe. Because that's ridiculous. But I'll let y'all know. Okay, I had to coach myself because price is like this, and yeah, it's getting to me, not going to lie. I think, you know, if this, I still feel confident that it wants to come over here. Like, it damn near did. That's just irritating. But like, I don't know, man. All right, price just hit TP. That was very difficult for me to be in. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was very difficult. That was like it was very emotional for me, like knowing that it hit TP but it didn't hit my TP. And yeah, that was very nerve-wracking. How do I feel? I'm definitely going to take a break. I don't know if I'm going to call it a day, but I'm definitely going to take a break. And I'm definitely 100%, listen to me when I say this, Kadi. Listen to me when I say this. It is currently 8:31. I do not want to trade until 9:30 open. This was a very emotional trade for me. I need some time to step away from the charts to decompress, but I also want to be in a more volume ridden area. Like, this isn't like what is this? This is horrible. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, I told y'all, and initially I had this set up. Oh, excuse me. This 10-minute setup over here. I had that marked up, but then, I took it out because of that setup. So there's no setups. I'm checking for myself. There's no setups here. That's here. Price looks horrible. I'm just looking at that. I'm like, how the fuck did I make a winning setup? But anyway, and I'm so glad that I did it how I did it with the liquidity, because it was a lower, this is up here, right? So TP would have to be here, but having a lower entry requires less, price to go up there and stuff like that. So I'm glad that I took it like that. And the reason why I took it like this rather than a regular, I already mentioned it, is because this wick right here, I didn't want to, because regularly my stop loss would be right here, and I didn't want price to come down into the zone, maybe one tick, and then end up going here. I did not want that. So I was like, all right, bro, one tick above, take it at the fib level. Now we have so much room. So if price does end up coming back here, first of all, I know it's a loss, because price, if it wants to go higher, why is it making a lower low? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's currently 8:30. I'm really gonna wait. I'm just gonna step off the charts and hope that 9:30 brings something more movement, more flow, more emotion. Like, it's choppy right now. So yeah, I'll let you know. All right, I'm not back, but I was just looking at price. I haven't looked at it for a minute, and this is how it's looking. I'm in bed, so it's a little bit. Let me zoom in for y'all. So as you can see here, that was a setup that we took earlier. We took it with the fib, but if you as you see price, like if we had it as our original entry, it would have still hit TP. So it's really like price is playing in this range. Like, if you see that that blue rectangle thingy, like I had that marked up earlier, and it seems like price tapped into that and went for a sell position. So if I was like, oh, let me go for a sell, I'm so confident, that would have won. So I mean, honestly, just won twice, because we didn't take the setup in real life, like on our professional one. We took it on TradingView, but the sell in that zone, that hit TP. Then we took this setup, that hit TP, and then we could have took another sell setup, and that would have hit TP. So yeah, pretty cool. It's currently 9:11, as you can see, and I'm just going to wait till 9:30 to see if there's any good price action happening. So I'll let you know about that. Yeah. Isn't it so interesting to stare at price and not be affected? But that's only when you're not in the fucking junk. Like, I'm looking at price right now. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's just chilling. But if I was in a trade right now, I'd be stressing, bro. Price just tapped into my zone again for like the third time in the same fucking area. Do you think it's gonna hit TP? Um, let's see. It's currently, what does that say? 9. I don't even know what that says. It's 9:14. I thought that said 9:24. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I mean, let me zoom out of this. Yeah, I'm just looking for some momentum. Price has been consolidating for a minute. Also, being aware that last night, but yesterday's in price action, it dropped like mad crazy. So maybe it could possibly be trying to collect orders to maybe correct itself, maybe continue its downtrend, but just needs more orders coming in. I don't know. But yeah, it's 9:15, so we got 15 more minutes left, and then I'll hit back on the charts and I'll let y'all know. Alright. Alright, just want to hop on here real quick. That setup that tapped into the jaw, yeah, it just hit TP. So wow, like this range right here, hold on. Bro, this range right here, it been looking out, bro. It gave you like 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5, bro. If we took all of those trades, that would have been like a $500 day. It would have been something ridiculous. But yeah, we here, man. I'm still waiting until 9:30. Don't get me wrong. I'm nowhere, close. And I'm actually like pretty okay with like calling it a day. Just to, it's too early to say that for certain. Like I definitely do want to wait till 9:30 to see what price does, but if it gets to 10 o'clock, 10:40, yeah, like 10:30, and there's nothing there, I'm just gonna call it a day. But I just wanted to talk about that. It's like, man, trading is a beautiful thing. Just like the possibilities that could come with it, and when you know your strategy, but most importantly, when you have control of your emotions. And for me, that's the main thing that I need to take control of. But it's like I can't help but thinking about my future, and it's like if I use personal capital, especially with the amount of leverage that is a part of futures, it's like I can make my income from my job in these markets. Will it be consistent? No. But as long as I'm gonna be making money, bro. Like, and it's so possible. But yeah, that's really it. It's like, even if you had $2,500, this is not like, I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, do this, but like you can make some good money off of just a $2,500 account or $3,000 account. With futures, like with NinjaTrader, you can trade up to 5 ES contracts. I was like, what? I mean, you're only like 5, or I guess you're a couple of trades away from blowing that entire account, and it's not like you can use 5 contracts every single time if you're losing, but it's like you can put 2 contracts on a $2,500 account, 1 contract for sure, you can do 2, and it's like, yo, me, I use 1 contract to trade, but even with the 1 contract, like, not all the time. You see, I don't make over $100 every single day, but it's like I could, and let's say if I just put 2 contracts on the same way that I be trading, it's like I can most definitely make the amount of money that I make in a week at my job in trading with way less time. But I'm thinking in my head, there's so many plans, ideas that I still need to figure out for myself. But the most important thing that I'm focused on is understanding that I will be wrong, and I need to respond better to that. That's the only thing that I'm working on, that I know that I need to work on. Is, damn, the market proved that I can't be right all the time. How do I respond from that? I step away and we call it a day. Or if I get too emotional, or I step away regardless, either way we're stepping away. And because like this, bro, I'm gonna change my life, bro. I can't live here in this house forever. No, fuck no, bro. Like, we can get a payout
Yes, 100%. No doubt in my mind. Bro, as long as we keep on doing that, as long as we keep on admitting to ourselves that we don't like being wrong, right? But still coming at it and, not trying to retaliate or try to, you know, prove that we're actually right and you're wrong. It's like, no, you'll never win if you think like that. And I know that. And I'm working hard on putting it into actions, putting it into my actions too. Because, words like, what is that? Actions speak louder than words. So, yeah, man. It's currently, let me see, using the zoom in to see what time it is. It's 9:20. Prices like this still looking like a mess. But yeah, so 20 minutes or till I said 20 minutes, 10 minutes until market open. So yeah, I'll let you know. All right, so it's not 9:30 yet, but remember that trade I was talking about? Yeah, it just hit TP. It just hit TP. So I don't know. That candle kind of it formed pretty quickly. We got 5 minutes left. I see some momentum coming in, but god damn, bro, price looks horrible. Shit. All right, y'all. Price is looking not like how it used to look. Goddamn. It's 9:28. Of course, we're gonna give it some time, and then I'll head to the jump. But like, oh, could we get a sell? What if I hit sell right there? But I'll let you know. So it did end up working again. The same setup. Jeez, it is 9:30 actually. I didn't know that. So yeah, 9:30 right now. Price is in the same thing, bro. This little range right here, it worked like 6 times, bro. Imagine if it works for a seventh, bro. Ranges, bro. Shout out to you. Like once I started to get in tune with ranges, bro, I started seeing that as a tough ass place to be, bro. You don't have to. You're in one spot and you just made all these good trades, bro. Like come on now. I don't know. Should you think it's gonna hit again? Oh, oh, oh. Let's see. Oh. Dude, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, price is showing some momentum. I cleared out that zone, but if you want to see how it looks. So yeah, price finally kind of stopped you out of that zone. Probably grabbing liquidity here. But yeah, I don't know. As far as it going down, like I do see this zone right here. So if price wants to come down, I mean, who am I to say no? You know what I mean? Who am I to say no? Let me think. Yeah. Listen, if it comes over here, 2 minute, I'm gonna do a 2-minute sell. And yeah, let me just clear all this and speak through my mind. So where we're coming from, price has been going down, down, down. And then now price is gone up. Price is here. There's this zone right here that price may want to tap into. Seems like we might get a tap in over here.
Order filled.
Let's see how that looks for us. Because price may wanted to go down to then tap up. So
order filled.
Let's see. Okay, so we did get that fill in here, so that's awesome. I just wanted to take that because I felt like price was going down. Like price just broke out of that whole range. You know, this is on the 2-minute too. Like I mean, we've seen it. Like we've been in this range for so long to see price kind of break out like that. That's kind of like, okay, price may want to continue going down. I'm looking at this area, of course, because that's an area of liquidity. But then, of course, I'm also looking at this area right here. But I think I got to see, how price reacts. Because, again, like, price could break out of this, but then
climb itself out of this zone right here, and then just continue to make its way back up. Like, how many times have we seen this? You're thinking it's out of the zone or out of the range, and then price kind of just comes back and then just do this, right? So I want to stay cautious. I want to see, like, if price is doing that. I am more bearish. I was like trying to say, like, am I saying that right? Yeah, I am more bearish because price has this zone right here, and I don't know, we've just been consolidating for so long. I feel like price may want to go down more so that it can either come from here to then continue its way, or come from here, go up there, and then continue down. That's how I'm feeling about everything. So I got my zones up. So yeah, I'll let you know. So I took this buy setup here on the TradingView one because, you know, I get nervous and I get scared. This is a 10-minute setup right here. I get nervous and scared, so I take the trades here that I'd be too nervous to take on the real one. So let's see if it goes. You know, price, because something that I've like learned from, wow, price was so close to hitting TP. But yeah. And oh yeah, I was like, yeah, let's see how price reacts into the zone. If it continues going and it closes bullish or bearish, that's a good thing, because then that means we won't we're probably not going to get that reversal, because I was thinking of taking this setup here, but because we entered into a 10-minute zone, I mean, it might work, but I'm a little bit like iffy. So I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna take it risky. If price comes into the zone, I'm gonna take the sell. I'm thinking, let's just see how price reacts, because I am thinking, I'm like, do I want to leave? Do I want to quit? Should I quit? All those kinds of things. I'm gonna take this off. I don't really like. I think price is gonna continue going, but I am nervous right now. So, cause like I don't want to mess up anything. Let's find something. It's currently 9:40. For me, it's like I don't want to call it a day, and then like a really good setup shows up, and then now I'm just like, bro, we should have took that setup. Why didn't we take that setup? Don't be scared. Just take the setup, you know? But it's like, it's really about all my emotions. It's like, I know where I'm at on this account, and I don't know if I'm willing to give that up. So being here where I'm contemplating whether or not I should continue, yeah, that's a little bit difficult. Let me think. Man, this is so decisions. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity, but you also don't want to potentially, you know, get yourself in a hole that was unnecessary, you know? Is it greed? Yeah, I want more. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to call it a day for today. Because it's greedy. Like, I want to make more money. It's not like, oh, I just want to see what's there. It's crazy. I waited all this time just to get back onto the charts and just be like, wait, I don't know if I'm willing to lose, you know? And that's a real feeling. Hold on. I might see a setup here. Uh, 719. yeah, it's not worth it. I want to get into this setup, but if it loses, I will be pissed. So I put the setup on my trading view, but golly, I want to get into this trade so badly. But if it loses, I'm not willing to accept it. So it's not going to be good for me. But yeah, it was this setup right here, taking it at the fib level because price, what? Oh yeah, price, the stop loss was huge, or the wick was large. So I just wanted to take it as a regular fib, 50%. So yeah, I don't know. I think price may do well. But I don't know. Let's check the 10-minute. Oh, we don't have any. Let's see if this trade hits TP. I'll let you know. Wow. Yeah, it hit take profit. It was close to stop loss, but it hit take profit. Yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm getting too emotional. It's like, but yeah, let's just call it, and let's just see how everything is. Oh shit, look at that. $1,000 in profits. That's cool. Let's look into it. So yeah, today was a $138 day. We took 2 setups. We won both. One was a $100 trade, another $50 trade. That was a 10-minute one. Interesting. No wonder I was freaking out. And then the other one was 12 seconds. So you see. So yeah, I mean, this is cool. Let's just do the filter. All right, so when we're not tilting, this has been our stats so far. We've taken 38 trades. We've won 31 and lost 7. 81% win rate, I guess. And then with the commission fees, everything here. So our gross P&L is actually this, 1,200, but this is how it is with the commissions and fees. And yeah, they said without fees. This is just how it's been, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see. It's cool to deal with, and have that awesomeness to know. So let's see what happened. Yeah, so how do I feel? Turn back to me. I mean, that trade won, but I thought it was going to lose, and I know that, like, if I was so happy when I saw that it was like 1 tick away from my stop loss. I was like so happy that I wasn't in that trade, because I knew, based off of how much money I made, or based off of the setups that I took, like, I knew that I reached the $1,000 mark. Like, I knew that in my head. And so that's when I started getting scared. And that's when I was like, all right, bro, if we're afraid, like, don't trade, because you're going to be pissed if you take a trade wanting to make more money, wanting to stack on your 1,000, and then you fucking tilt, and then you lose the trade, and then you start, going crazy. It's like, I did not want to do that today. Today's Wednesday. How many times have I blown my account on a Wednesday? I'm not trying to do that, yo. So yeah, so we're going to call it a day. But let's put this in full screen. Yeah, man, I mean, it's cool to see, but we've been here before, and so nothing new in a way, So let's just look at the chart. I always like to do this to remind myself, bro. All right. So how many times have we gone through this? July 31st, my birthday, was the first time that I backtested this idea, and then hold on, what was the day after? Backtested this idea, and then I was just going on and grew the profits, got all the way high as 940, but then we lost 2 good trades, like 2, within our rules trades. Then we got as high back up to 920. Then we got tilted, blew our account. Then we had to start over, 0 profits. And then we got from 50,000, then we built it up
build it all the way up to $51,014, and then we blew the account. Got too emotional, got greedy, overtraded, felt like we could do it all, and no. So we had to start over again. And so yeah, so we reset our account on September 10th, and in that day we made $185 in profits, and then we've just been trading since. Building up, and then finally today we reached the $1,000 mark. So it took us 10 trading days from us blowing our account to then resetting it and then trading that day, that Wednesday, and then from that on. So yeah, it's been 10 days. And yeah, that's funny. I was just calculating it up. So the first time I took 50K to 51,000, it took 10 days, and then we blew our account. Then we started over. Then this time again, starting from 50K, and it took 10 days for us to make an additional 1,000. So it's like, on average, of course, anything can happen. When I'm trading right and I'm accepting the loss, or maybe I feel emotional because I lost, but I'm not like going like retaliating because of it, we were able to grow an account to $1,000 on average within 10 days, or like 10-15 days, or in like 2-3 weeks, right? We're able to do that, and we have data now that proves it. I mean, it's on the chart right there. It's like, that's awesome. And so it's like, yo, imagine, we do this for an additional 10 days. We lose trades. We control our emotions. We, combat and battle our feelings of, wanting to be right all the time. And, we don't try to retaliate. We just, take it, 10 days from now, like, we could possibly have an additional $1,000. And let's say this was the beginning of the month. Let's say this was September 1st. We did that. Let's say we were able to grow it to $2,000, right? If we had, if this was a funded account on a 25K account, I could get a payout easily. And then imagine if you had multiple accounts copy traded, right? That's, bro, like I can do this. And we did it again, bro. We did it again. Now, this is the third time we've gotten our account. Well, second time, really, but I do count the other time because it was like $940, $920. Like, for me, I'm like, come on, that's 1,000. So I don't care. I don't care about the semantics and the specifics. Okay. I grew my account to $1,000 3 times. That is $3,000. Kind of, like, I mean, for me, that is so impressive, like, and so hot and so sexy, because it's like, let's say I do the same exact things, but rather than 1 contract, I put 2. Like, today it would have been $2,000. That's crazy, because I was thinking about it. I was like, doing the exact same thing that I did within these 10 trading days, right? I just put 2 contracts rather than 1. The payout is already here, baby. Hold on. Yeah, because, 1 contract, 2 contracts, just double it. So I'm at 1,000 profits. That would have been 2K. Man, bro, this shit is so possible. It's not even funny. Like, the more I do this stuff, the more I'm like, yo, like, I can actually do this. Like, actually, I can do this. Yeah, actually, I am gonna change my life. Like, actually, I am a consistently profitable trader. What? Yo, we gonna have to make another video about that. This video getting too long, but if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm working hard on my emotions. I am staying in tune with myself. I am working hard to understand that I am human, that I will be wrong in these markets. I will be wrong with my trades. I will not be, I do not have a 100% win rate. I will not win all the time. The markets will prove that I am wrong. And I have to be okay with that. It's not even about losing the money. It's more about me being wrong, right? And that's the thing in my personal life that, I have been working on for sure, but need to improve on in general. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you go on this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.